they don't bust another Grammy fraud again. I told you that we should not really be validating ourselves, chasing Western validation. That is going to ruin us. And a lot of people, they understand. They go just come out, say, Burna Boy win Grammy. This one win Grammy. Now big pass. This. Burna Boy won Grammy. They're not nominated and pass for everybody for Grammy. Fela don't win Grammy. Does it mean that Burna Boy is better than Fela? So we got a lot of people who not they interested. Even Whiskey didn't submit for Grammys. That is to show you how Whiskey, or to the extent that Whiskey believes in himself. That is something I feel. So he's not interested in chasing Western validation. So that is something you got to understand. So let's start building our own. So right now, I want to tell you that there's a lot of fraud really going on. This is not the first time I've posted video like this where the former Grammy CEO actually spoke about something, and a lot of people got to understand it from from her own point of view. Said that yes, music record label actually rigged the system to really favor their own. That is something, and she proved a lot of things and said yes, I got to quit, or they got to fire me for this. And another person has been fired. That is former Grammy manager Sean Tweets actually revealed something. But before I talk about them, I got a lot of interesting things to talk about. But before we dive into all of these stories, I want to say thank you guys for always coming out there supporting Afrobeat blog across other social media platforms. I was surprised a lot of people are now following me on Instagram. That is really interesting and conversational. We got a lot of people supportive at a point like this, and I love you guys for it. I love you guys honestly for it. And then this period right now, if you are in Nigeria, you got to be conscious of the security. You got to be really careful about things out there. If possible that you can avoid traveling, do that, especially with the road transport, that we are really getting some bad news. Although a report has been coming that the army, the Nigerian military is on top of the situation. That is a big one, and I think I have to commend them on that. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, or make you click the subscribe button and share my videos. Guys, we got something right now coming in from the camp of Davido. Davido revealed at the Grammy Museum that his Grammy-nominated song "With You" featuring Omale was selected from 4 different records they had created. 2 of them, they don't create 4 different records, so they get to say tumbo 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 tumbo, and then they choose this one. He also shared that he changed his verse just 2 days before release. Inspiration is constant. Maybe you don't listen over and over and say, I go fit to do something's different. A decision that still makes his heart race because he believes the final verse is truly legendary. Davido actually do this one. That is what a lot of people are now saying. So he said this at a recent conversation he had at Grammy Museum, and a lot of people are now paying attention to that. He also went further to say, when he messaged Omale, Omale say, I think say you don't like me, or say you dislike me, all those kind of things. I say, go not like me and you don't meet before. They rely on rumor. Punk me. And then they came out with one of the massive biggest song in Nigeria right now. So let's listen to Davido.
I thought he hated me. I'm like, and at the end, I was like, why would you think I hate you? We never met, and then we exchanged numbers, and then we were just going back and forth with music, and then like we had about 4 records to choose from. Yeah, we had 4 records to choose from. And funny enough, I changed my verse on that record 2 days before. Oh wow! When I think about it, my heart because that verse is legendary. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And
what made you change it?
Omale had a lot of like he was like he wanted me to change the last 8 bars because he was like I think we should put more of that Davido flavor. I think because the first verse had too much like trying to be cool. So he was like, no, Joe, give them guys, give them your P. Like, then I was like, okay,
Guys, what can you say about this? I want you to put that in the comment section so that we can really have a great conversation around this, because a lot of people need to understand that even these artists with their big hit and all those things, sometimes they not they believe themselves, so their mind they make because they don't know whether it's going to be a success or it's not going to be a success out there. That is something you got to understand about all of this. So Davido has just actually made a comment on that, and people are now really responding to that. So, what are your own takes about this story? I want you to put that in the comment section so that we can really get your own balancing opinion about all this. So now let's deep dive into Grammy drama trauma. Karma. Former Grammy general manager Sean Twaits revealed that he was dismissed from the Recording Academy Board on November 21, 2025, after ruling Ghanaian American singer Molly's Shake It to the Max remix ineligible for the Best Global Music Performance and the Best African Music Performance category. He says this decision sparked internal disagreement that led to his termination. That is what is really coming in from this young man. So he get his own reason, sha. A lot of people get their own artists. They submitted for Grammy. They got to lobby and push their artists at the front. At the time, Jay-Z was accused of pushing Beyonce, using millions of dollars to stream Beyonce to the top. And that is what we are really, really getting. And a lot of people are now really responding to that. So I need you to see the video so that it not go be like saying now only me they talk. Now only me they talk.
Hi, my name is Sean Thwaites. Until recently, I served as a genre manager in the Recording Academy's Awards Department, overseeing 5 categories: Global Music Performance, Best African Music Performance, Contemporary Instrumental, New Age Ambient and Chant, and Global Music Album. On November 21st, I was terminated just 48 hours after Billboard published a story about an eligibility ruling involving the song Shake It to the Max. My committee followed Grammy rules exactly as written, and the Vice President of Awards confirmed in writing that my decision was correct. The Recording Academy also told Billboard, "We understand the impact of the song, but it was submitted as a remix and does not meet eligibility requirements." That is the exact rule I enforced. On August 8th, I received a positive performance review and a pay increase, with no warnings, no concerns, and no indication that my job was at risk. And on November 17th, just days before I was terminated, RCA Records requested me by name to interview Davido at the Grammy Museum. At that time, I was managing 43 nominees across all 5 categories. And I want to be clear, I would never snub African music. I am the person who wrote the proposal that created the Best African Music Performance category. I've spent years uplifting African artists and building the Academy's bridge to the continent. African music is part of my purpose and identity. When I started at the Recording Academy, there were 6 black employees in the awards department. 1 black colleague was terminated in August, just 3 months before me, making me the 4th black employee terminated during my time there. That pattern is deeply concerning. I'm speaking today because transparency matters, fairness matters, and no one should lose their job for following the rules. I'm seeking the proper legal support, and I'm standing firmly in my truth. Thank you for listening.
Now, guys, you don't listen to this man, Sean Twaits, and he said, you know what? This is waiting they happen. This now waiting they happen. This is not the first time I'm hearing this. I made a video where I actually posted what was said by former Grammy executive, about rigging of the Grammy. So I keep saying that we should not be chasing Western validation too much now. We should not. We got our own. We should not be chasing Western validation too much. That will ruin African music industry. That is what a lot of people are really hearing from me right now. So guys, you can put your own opinion in the comment section so that we go really understand we go really understand you. But sometimes you go just watch the video scroll, you know, they put comments. Sometimes you no go share the video. Why you no dey share am? Make you try share am now, so that others go still watch wetin we dey talk for here, whether we dey lie or not. Others go really understand, because I believe say we dey try dey promote Afrobeat and some other things for Nigeria. So that is wetin we dey do for here. You can support Afrobeat blog by sharing my videos, by subscribing to the YouTube channel, by following me on other social media platforms. Also, if you make some money available. Love you guys. Keep supporting Afrobeat blog. I love you.